The steel band is just a bunch of guys and gals that get together on a Wednesday night and play a bunch of fun music on steel pans.
Yeah.
I've been in steel band 3 semesters. I played lead my first semester, and I played 2 semesters of bass pan. I joined steel band because Baxter was in steel band. Baxter Fry is one of the seniors here, and he was kind of one of my better friends. So I was like, "Oh, I'll join steel band. That'll be fun." And then I realized, oh, this is really actually fun. Now I like steel band, and now I just do it because it's fun, and it's kind of an escape from everything else that's going on. I think it's less serious. I think it's more just about having fun and playing as a group.
I thought of steel band as kind of like the mental break in music school. It was kind of a vibe, and it was just more about the fun music for me more than anything.
Like, it's just for people that just want to do it for fun. Like, it's not graded, it's not a class, you don't have to do it for some requirement. I would go to OU Steel Band practice after my day of like being in like 3 ensembles and being in a lot of classes and just doing a lot of band and a lot of music for the day. But I still wanted to stay at school even longer because that was my one thing that was like one of my outlets that I had for me.
People get sucked in right away. You don't have to convince them that it's fun.
It's really fun, upbeat, relaxed. I think that's not always something you get in a Western classical environment, especially like wind symphony, right? We're not wearing tuxedos. Every time, you have a concert for steel band, you always have people come up and say, "You all look like you're having so much fun." It's like, it's because we are.
Not being a percussionist, I don't feel held me back, and I thought it was originally going to, but like I was able to catch on.
You're not necessarily like, oh, I'm a classically trained percussionist, so I have permission to be in steel band. They're just people who want to be a part, who want to play this band, and so they get taught and they become a steel band player. Whether they have musical experience or not, they just kind of get, you can start young, you can start old, doesn't matter, you'll be welcomed into the group and kind of trained up.
It was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought I was going to struggle, but like the way it was structured and the way everyone else was in the group, like I, again, do not feel great about my percussion skills, but I still felt like I was able to like be a solid member of the group, and so that was like, that made me feel good as well, because I felt like I could achieve it.
A lot of times throughout the history of at least OU Steel Band, you see a lot of people of other instruments wanting to be a part of it because they want to play a different style and they want to learn different instruments. So I think that that's pretty different. I taught the New Horizons Steel Band. New Horizons is a all-age community band that OU does primarily through the music education department. It is all-age community band, so any member of the community can be a part of New Horizons band. There were people in New Horizons that are like high school age, all the way through 80-something years old. So they do a full concert band. They do like a jazz band usually, steel band when they can, like a woodwind choir when they can. It kind of just depends on interest.
Steel pan is becoming more popular in the US, but I mean, it is a young instrument. If you compare it to like the violin or the piano, right? I mean, it really only started coming to the US in like the 50s, 1950s and 40s. So if you think about it like that, we have a long way to go. Steel band tour at OU is very important. It gives young kids, elementary school, middle school, high school, a chance to listen to and see these pans maybe for the first time.
Load up our pans, put it on a truck, and then go perform at different places around the state. OU Steel Band actually came to my high school in Yukon, and I got to watch them perform with, all of my friends in high school, and it was one of the coolest things. I remember, early in the morning, sometimes it's like kind of you're still not all the way awake, but nothing will wake you up like some good soca jams will.
It's really cool doing that because you play for all kinds of ages. Like we played for elementary school kids, we played for high school kids, and a lot of the reactions are the same because it's something so different and really cool.
Just a really nice way to educate the community a little bit in an exciting way.
It's important that no matter what you do, you still can go back to the culture in which it came from. So you need to be playing calypso, you need to be playing soca, you need to not only help the people in your band understand the instruments themselves and how to perform them, but the culture it comes from too. In order to do that, you need to play the music of that culture and the music of this instrument.
It's important to kind of respecting the way that it's traditionally done and not just completely westernizing something like this.
Hopefully everybody who played in the ensemble at least got a chance to do it at some point, would be to play something by rote. Here are these 4 sections that we kind of go back and forth. But that was another way to connect with the beginnings of the instrument where things were not done through written music. We would always talk about how the pans are made and where they come from, and mention a few important names in the history of the instrument.
We were doing it more from initially an academic standpoint of, hey, let's learn about other cultures. What better way to learn about another culture and another kind of music than to experience it firsthand? So would it have been better to maybe bring in some native Trinidadians to clinic and to share their experiences and be a part of it? Yeah, probably, just to make it more authentic. But I think it was as authentic as we probably could have done it.
The most stark difference for me is size. So our band pretty much caps out at about 15 people-ish, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less. But a Trinidad and Tobagan actual band would be hundreds of people, 100 people, 200 people. And so that's a big difference in sound.
The Steel Fest is the reason that I joined Steel Band and started doing all of that stuff because I saw how much fun it could be, and so I was like, I want to be a part of that.
The Steel Fest is the opportunity in this area in Oklahoma where you can experience a large steel band, a massed steel band, closer to the numbers of a band that you would get in Trinidad and Tobago.
People are, dancing, getting fun, conga lines sometimes spontaneously forming. You just see people running around.
One of the things that was really exciting about that event was getting a lot of people involved. Typically there was anywhere from 80 to 115 or 120 people on the stage. When I was leading that, I would try to every year remind the students on stage several times, hey, during one of the pieces, if you have a few measures of rest, or maybe it's a really easy piece for you, take a moment to look around on the stage, sort of soak in this idea of coming together as a group from different places and playing a show together. I always tried to get people to move their feet while they were playing.
Dance plays a huge role in just tapping your foot. I always tell students, if you can internalize the pulse of the music in your body in some way, that really helps both the whole band play more cohesively, and also it helps you as an individual engage with the music on a deeper level.
It's just basically one giant party on stage, and it's one time a year where high schoolers and collegiate musicians together all get to celebrate in the same ensemble and just get to perform together and just have fun. I actually played a break drum on that piece, and I was one of the people that sang in the back. Big people party. That was one of my favorites.
We are the main focus. We get to jam, and everyone gets to be a part of this, big, basically Hyde concert, and just being able to involve other schools from around and get to meet a bunch of different people, get experiences that you never would have gotten otherwise. Several people have come to OU from schools just because they have, experienced the Steel Festival in high school and were like, I want to do that. I want to keep doing that. And so they come to OU a lot of times because that's what got them hooked into coming here.